guys, Candace Shopper here. I am a nurse, a fitness and business consultant, wellness coach, and motivator. I am asked all the time about how to eat well on a budget. And it's a really big issue people find because they go into the grocery stores and they see healthy this and healthy that and all these labels, and it's terribly confusing. And all these things that say they're really good for you have a hefty price tag. So I'm here to tell you that there's a lot of fad diets out there. There's a lot of people that want to tell you you should eat this way versus another way. But one thing that the experts all agree on is that produce should be a big part of your diet, fruits and vegetables. So if they're not a big part of your diet now, let's get them introduced to you, okay? Of course, local and organic produce is the best way to go, and that can be a little bit more expensive than your conventionally grown produce or produce that's grown in conditions that may expose it to pesticides or otherwise. So, what do we do about that cost? There's a few options out there for you. You can support your local farmers in your local community by participating in farmers markets or CSAs, otherwise known as community-sponsored agriculture. And I support a farm near me called Bob's Fresh and Local, and it's very convenient because I just go into town once a week and I pick up my CSA box, and this is what it looks like. This is 3/4 bushel or 1 share, and every week I get surprises of what was harvested during that time frame. So it's not like going to the regular grocery store where you pick whatever you want off the shelves. Instead, you're getting produce at the peak freshness of the season. It just was harvested within that week and it's delivered to you. So everything tastes delicious and it's very, very good for you. So this is an example of what I have received. I just picked up my box today, so I have all my produce in front of me. I just want to kind of run you through what a typical box would be like in early October, because obviously the harvest changes greatly throughout the growing season. So in my box, I have turnips for salads, and you can use the greens in your salads as well if you're not currently a turnip eater. Kale, salad greens. I do have basil. I think that went in with my kale though. Pie pumpkins. This is the first pumpkin of the season, so I'm really excited. These beautiful little pie pumpkins. I have 2 of them, so they'll be perfect size if you're maybe a pumpkin pie fan. I think I'll probably add it to my shakes. I like to make pumpkin shakes. Those are very good. Peppers. Tomato. I actually have a lot of tomato. I have some slicers here, and then I have a whole bag of Roma tomatoes, which are perfect for making marinara. And those look like this. So it's quite a large quantity. What I've been doing is making a batch of marinara every week, and actually we've been eating it up. I haven't had any leftovers. I don't really know how to can. Honestly, I probably am pretending to be like a farm girl with the CSA stuff, but I'm really a city girl, kind of pretending like I know what I'm talking about. So what I've been doing is just making marinara. One way you can store it is putting it into mason jars that are freezer safe. And so that's a great way to keep some of the harvest even during the winter time. So that's what I've been doing with my tomatoes. I've gotten eggplant, some onion, red onion this time. I've gotten white and red onion throughout the season this time. Zucchini squash. This is probably getting towards the end of the summer squashes, and these guys are great. I've made a couple of cakes for birthdays actually with summer squash, and I know that probably doesn't sound amazing, but my family raved about it and absolutely loved them, so I might make another one. I also have red potatoes. I have about 6 of them here, so I mean perfect. As you guys can see, I think that's everything I showed you. Did I show you the watermelon? Got a watermelon too. So it's a lot of food. It takes me a week to go through this. Sometimes it's a little too much. I have a lot of people in my life that I share with, sharing my produce and my food. So for me and my husband only to go through this, it probably would be a lot. So if you are maybe just a couple, maybe getting a half share would be probably more appropriate depending on how much produce you go through. For me, produce is like the base of my diet, so I eat a lot of it, but even still, one share is a lot for just us. So that is the CSA and how it might help you to save some money on your grocery bills. You can look locally for a CSA or farmers market by going to localharvest.org and plugging in your area, searching farms that might be a good match for you based on drop off location or the type of farming that they do, whether they have a lot of vegetables and fruits. There's all kinds of different options out there, so I'd encourage you to check it out. Thank you so much for watching.